Welcome to the podcast. I'm having a great time.
Very loud, actually.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm in a ball. Let's start that again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I'm having a ball. Josh is smiling at me. He's laughing at me. I don't really understand why.
Not in a bad way. It's a great intro, but...
Thank you. This week, we're joined by our special guest, the one and only Kia Campbell.
Hi. Oh, cheers.
That's all right. I'm assuming everyone at home is clapping along as well. Now, we have a very exciting episode for you today. A very exciting episode based around our good friend Josh.
That's me.
Now, Josh, do you want to explain your...
Okay, I will.
Yeah, I'll just let you go.
A couple of weeks ago, I was telling Will about a dream, and we sort of got on the topic of my dreams, and realised my dreams are actually pretty
That's
weird.
not what we... No, Josh.
I'm leading them up.
The fact you have a dream is not weird. It's the fact that you write them down in a journal.
I have
That's
a
not
dream.
Weird. People do that. People do that.
People don't write them down
The fact
in
of the
journals.
matter is, my dreams are pretty weird. We compare.
You call it a dream journal as well.
But what else would I call
It's
it?
a very womanly thing
It's not
to
a
call
fictional
it.
book.
Yeah, but it's very weird. It's like a very, very womanly, feminine, or journal.
Should we dive into it?
Should we dive? So Josh is going to basically read out some of his...
He's struggling there. What's
Yeah,
wrong?
there was a guy behind you. He looked like he was about to... He looks like he's dressed to steal a sofa. Just came and...
A sofa.
Yeah, he looks
Nothing
like...
but... I've come in your house.
He looks like the kind
I'm
of
gonna
guy...
take your TV,
he looks
your
like the kind of
PS3,
guy,
your Xbox.
He looks like the kind of guy... He looks like the kind of guy to steal a sofa.
At least there's not a trout behind us now. Do you remember there was a trout last
there
week?
was. Right. So Josh is basically going to read out some of his dreams from his dream journal, and we're going to discuss them because some of them are quite, worrying, to be honest.
I feel like you guys should psychoanalyze me.
Okay, Kia,
Help me out here.
All right.
are you ready to psychoanalyze Josh?
May we
Dr.
begin?
Keaton, I'm on this.
If Josh hasn't killed himself by the end of the episode, we have failed. Josh, begin.
Right, this is last year. I'm walking around Whitney. I have a bunch of...
Whitney's where we live.
We twisted it. Have a bunch of wolves following me. Yeah. I keep asking people for help, but they do very little. Every time I manage to lose the wolves, a new group of wolves takes place.
A new group of wolves.
Yes.
I'm confused. How many wolves are there in this pack?
Let's say 6.
Let's say 6, or is 6 the actual number?
In my head, I'm thinking 6.
Why are they following you?
I probably have food.
Just food in your pocket.
I have food or I am the food.
That sounds better. How are you
I've got
losing
the
these
answer.
wolves? Go on.
Racism.
Okay, expand.
Racist wolves.
It's his racist thoughts creeping up on him.
This is
About
this
how
got very
you hate
deep.
anyone that isn't your own colour.
That's a good point. Just because these wolves, you're making it out like these wolves are following you. Maybe they're after you for good reasons.
Am I just being like self-indulged? Are they?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe you're king of the wolves.
Yeah, maybe you're the leader of the wolves and you don't even know it.
That's what inspired me to get a beard. That dream. I was like, I need to join the wolf pack.
I think that's actually what's
Maybe you're
happened.
Kevin Bacon in Dances with the Wolves.
Shit.
So basically, what we've come up to the discussion here is you're either racist or you're the leader of a wolf pack.
I like the latter.
You're a racist wolf leader.
That sounds like a cool job title, man.
Racist.
Put that on your CV.
What?
Racist wolf leader.
Right, was there anyone else in the dream besides you and the wolves?
I think there probably was some public figures around, just walking about. But
Public figures.
no, I mean like
What do you mean
public
public figures?
people, public people,
Walking past
peasants.
There's
Like
Hitler.
Sean Lauren, just anyone just walking around.
just peasants around.
Jack Black. All right.
No Jack
But
Black.
you don't know why they're following you.
Oh,
I
well,
feel
no,
like that's what
otherwise
we need
I'd
to
tell
get
you. There was a
feel like-
mystery.
For like, why? I'm confused how you lose them.
I walked very fast.
And these wolves couldn't combat the walking very
The
fast.
thing was, Will, they weren't trying to attack me. They were intimidating me.
Oh, they were kind of like
They
a
were
gang
trying
of
to escape.
street
It was like they were
youths.
trying to
were
force me into doing
They were a
something.
gang of street youths.
Yeah.
In my head, I thought they were
gang.
like you were walking in like jazz hands and they were
No,
creeping
no.
up behind you. Like,
There was no jazz hands.
So they wasn't literally. They're not even trying to attack you. They're literally just following you.
Yeah.
someone in
And
the background was
occasionally you
like,
go, oh, better,
with a
better,
saxophone.
better
I
speed up
I
the
should have
walk.
really found out what they wanted.
That would have made a lot of sense.
It would have.
Do you
Next
like-
time I have a wolf dream about that, I know what to do.
Do you have many wolf dreams?
Not often.
Are there any other wolf dreams we're going to expect?
No.
I feel like we've come to the bottom of this. Move
yeah.
on. Move on.
Case solved.
Move on.
Case closed. Racist wolf leader.
All right, here we go. Next one. This is in 2012.
Does it matter when it was?
Yeah, it does. I feel like it does.
Okay, so it
I
was
don't
2
want it
years
to
ago.
Gives it
represent.
context.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
so you were
I
15.
I was a child back then.
You wasn't a man yet.
Yeah. All right. I accidentally get a big snake. I tell mum and dad.
You
One more
should have
time.
warned us for that. You should have warned us. You accidentally get a big snake.
That's
Okay.
the first time Josh
May I
got a boner.
continue? May I continue?
This is like Josh hitting puberty and like reloading.
What is this?
You ready?
Yeah, carry on.
With this snake,
trying to get right.
I tell mum and dad I ordered it.
You've got to warn us, man. Come on. Right, come on.
I'm gonna let you two. You
Go
know,
on, yeah.
No, we're good,
get
we're
out
good,
your system.
we're
Get
good.
out your
Yeah, we're
system.
good.
Trying
We're
to be
good.
professional doctors here.
Next time you say it, we'll be perfectly fine.
I tell mum and I tell mum and dad I bought it from Argos, and then they help me get rid of it.
Right.
Mum, I've got a big snake. Help me get rid of it.
Oh, okay. I didn't
The
think of
last
it from
one-
No, that
angle.
sounded
The
worse. in my
last
head.
one, about the walls, took a lot of reading into.
Yeah,
I feel like this one is very face value of what it means.
you reckon?
I don't know. I think we need to like deconstruct it. So we've got you.
You are you.
We've got the big emphasis on big
the
snake.
big snake.
We've got your
It's not a normal
parents.
size
Could have been a
snake.
little snake.
And
It's a big
finally,
snake.
we've got Argos.
Did you write down big snake?
Yeah.
So
Were
he's
you
actually-
ever taken to Argos by your parents and molested by a snake in Argos?
Only a long time ago. It wouldn't count by these standards. I forgot. It's lost in the memory.
It's not even in your subconscious
No.
anymore.
I've removed it.
How did your parents get rid of the big snake?
I
Can you
assume-
remember this far back?
I assume they grabbed it hoistily.
Hoistily.
Probably flung it over the fence or something.
Right, so you were 15 at the time. I mean, I don't know when you went through puberty, but you have a pretty big beard now, so I'm going to assume you went through puberty quite early.
If we're doing this honestly, it was quite early. It was
Yeah?
like we're probably
When did you get your first pubes?
This is a different subject.
literally year 7.
Did the snake try to attack
I'm
you?
quite,
no.
no, I think I was early now. I genuinely reckon I could have been year 6.
Oh no, I mean
Genuinely reckon.
my voice was done cracking. I was finished
My voice still
about
hasn't
year
broken.
7.
I don't
About
think.
year 7.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Seriously.
Did the snake try to attack you?
There's a good question, Kier.
Did the snake try
No.
to attack anyone else?
I don't think he wanted any unless you've got buns, son.
Oh, Josh.
This is great banter.
I'm going to say that you probably had some needless erections
You reckon?
and you needed your parents to sort them out.
So do you think in the...
If you got to the situation in your life,
Yeah.
if you had like how long would it take for you to have an erection before you had to tell your parents? Like, how long would you have an erection for?
Sorry, did you tell your parents when you had an erection?
No,
I'm really confused.
No, Josh. I mean, like, just say now you go home. Okay, you're walking home. Kia, you're involved in this.
All right.
You get home.
I'll act this
and
out.
I don't mind. You're just on the internet. You see a picture of, I don't know, Nicole Scherzinger or someone.
Boobies.
Yeah, boobies.
Not my thing.
And then
Really?
But all right.
What's wrong with you?
you get a boner, okay? Because it happens. Doesn't
I get
it?
Ebola. Wow, internet's powerful these days.
You get a boner,
Yeah.
okay? You think, oh, this is fine. I got a boner, man. I get boners all the time. Doesn't go down. At which point in the day?
Did I take my dad's blue pills?
At which point in the day do you say to your parent, "Look, I've got
I think the 3 hour mark is probably mine.
3 hours"?
I think the Viagra says 4 hours.
What's
Wait,
the
wait,
longest you've
wait.
had a boner for?
Let-
You had a
let's-
boner for like any time around
You do have
that?
to sort it out first though, before you try anything else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously you wouldn't just like wait around. That wouldn't be your first option. Tell your parents.
No, you might be in a public place, so it's a bit, awkward.
I don't tend to get boners in
I
public
just rock
places.
it.
Neither do I,
If,
actually.
if I was wearing skinny jeans, it'd be a problem. But if I was wearing like baggy jeans, I'd probably just stick like sellotape it to the side
I think
of
you're
my
better.
legs.
I think you're better. What, you just have sellotape on you?
Carries it around.
just in case I get another boner. I feel like the best option would be just to be proud about it.
Walk around with it.
Yeah.
That feels like a dangerous
A
option.
lot of men, older men, get erectile dysfunction. Maybe you should be proud of your boners. Just walk around with it. Be proud.
You mean like walk up to old men?
Did you
on the
see that
bed?
video? Oh, this is right. Did you see that video on the old internet?
On the old internet. Great.
Yeah, of
Thanks
that
for
guy who went on the subway.
Oh, you get those knobs trapped
Yeah.
in the door.
And have you not seen this case? So basically, there's a guy. He's got a boner and it's going for his cheese. It's clearly embarrassing for him anyway. There's clearly like some girls laughing at him. It's kind of funny. And like you get really crowded subway trains.
He stood right on the edge.
Right on the edge. You can't make a jump. And the door's shut. And they
On
like
his
get
dick.
stuck on his dick.
No.
And some guy like comes up and has to like pry the door open to save his gonads.
It's like in. Have
It's
you
like
seen?
a real video.
Have you seen Bad Grandpa?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he gets his dick stuck in the vending machine.
Oh yeah.
That is
he gets the guy to come help him out.
Yeah,
And he's
terrible
like-
thing
he's
to
like-
watch.
he's like,
Terrible thing to
oh
watch.
my god.
And I'm assuming if you had this boner, you'd be pretty careful about it. You clearly would, before you went on the subway, you'd be like, I got to make sure there's enough
Yeah.
space so I don't get my
Right.
dick stuck in the door.
I'm going to put a full stop. We've assumed that this is actually about a sexual
This is
arousal
well, yes, Josh.
in bed.
It was your big snake with your mum. Of course it was.
Great.
Next dream
Next dream. This was in 2013, so last year.
last year.
Yeah, in case you couldn't work that
I
out.
was 10.
All right. Our group are in a strange world, travelling through an
A
indoor
strange
area.
You sound like wait. How is it written?
What do you mean? How's it written?
Can I see how it's written?
Yeah.
How did you
What's wrong with
how
that?
did you explain it? You sounded like it was a movie trailer.
Well, that's how I write.
In a world.
In a strange world. In an indoor area.
Because I write when I wake up, it's sometimes a bit weird, but that one is like a trailer. Because I did put this strange world.
Okay,
In a
give
world,
us the
one
dream. Give
teenage
us the
boy
dream.
gets a boner, shows it to his mum, and sells it at Argos.
All right, so walking through an indoor area, blah, blah, blah. We go past snowmen areas, in which it's just a snowman civilization. Eventually, we get involved in a fight with a lion. There's
There's a lot of animals. Have you noticed there's a big animal theme in his dream?
Yeah.
There's a big animal theme.
Yeah, there is actually.
Snakes, lions, and
Describing the
wolves.
plot of Narnia here, mate.
Right, there's a gap in memory.
This does sound very similar to Narnia.
Gap in memory. Everyone else gets captured by the bad people.
That's the wicked.
I go in their area and try to free Alex, which is one of my friends. He says he likes it here and doesn't mind it. I'm very pissed off.
Basically, Alex has decided that this place with bad people is better than you.
He likes it there.
It sounds a lot like Narnia.
It's
It's right. It sounds
really
lot
getting a lot like Narnia.
You go through an indoor area, okay, so that's the cupboard. Then you go in the area with the snowman.
So,
Is
like,
Mr. was Mr. Tomness in any of this?
No, he wasn't.
So you go from the indoor area
Yeah.
to the snowy area with the snowman, which is like as soon as she falls through the wardrobe and she's like, oh crap, snow everywhere. Oh, what's going on? Crazy. And then she walks on.
Me, I'm tripping balls.
You fight with a lion.
Yeah.
Normally people get on with Aslan. He's a nice chap. You decided to bop him out. You bop out Aslan.
Yeah.
Then take drugs or something because you've just skipped your memory. And then you get captured by the Ice Queen and your mate loves it.
He
The
loves
way
it.
I'm reading this is that your friend Alex
Yeah.
clearly I'm reading this in kind of like a subconscious thing, like you're starting to worry that Alex he's gonna find someone new because this is obviously 2013.
Oh my
so
goodn's.
You're leaving school at this point, aren't you? You've come around town. You're thinking about leaving school. You know you're going to college.
Will, you went really deep.
You know that Alex isn't coming with you, and you're maybe thinking that maybe Alex is going to find someone new, and he's not going to want to come back to your snowy area anymore.
I should also note, now I'm reading this, I do remember that we fought the lion off with snowballs. I feel like that
It
is
doesn't
relevant.
sound like a real lion.
That
though,
feels
Josh.
like that's relevant, though.
It's a pretty wet lion, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, he was strong.
Snowballs.
Rawr.
Guys, it was icy snowballs.
Oh,
They had
that
power.
makes all the difference.
No, it does.
Okay, you're now bigging up your
It's,
throwing
it's like in,
ability.
it's like in playground when they said don't throw icy snowballs because that shit does hurt. Will.
You sound like that one. You sound like that one kid at school that either put stones in their snowballs or went to the deliberately slushy part. Like
My
spent
aim
ages
in
doing
primary
that.
school was to injure as many people as possible.
Maybe that's why Alex doesn't like you and
Yeah,
wanted to
sounds
live
a
in
bit.
the snowy area without you.
All right, so we have established that is actually me not wanting to.
No, it's this. You're getting scared that your friends. You're not good enough for your friends anymore.
Christ.
Influence
Which
from
I,
his
can,
fight.
I actually feel like that. I can relate to that because a lot of the time I wake up and I feel like you're not good enough for me. To be honest, hence why we got Kia involved.
Yeah.
You're just not enough anymore.
Can we take a moment to just. Did you hear that? Did that come on the mic? No.
That's great, man.
Right. Should we go on to the next one because we've established that that was the reason why.
Next dream.
Okay. Well, this gets pretty weird.
Okay, it was pretty
Last year
weird
again.
already, Josh. I'm not going to
Hey,
lie to you.
hey. Last year,
Same year.
this was it. Yep. I dreamt I got a new surname, which was also African. The same family.
What was the surname?
I can't remember. It was it was an African one.
Try not to be racist here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna shut up then.
Anyway, can I continue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh
So,
is South African. Should we?
yeah.
Okay,
we
yeah.
mentioned
South
that last
yeah,
time.
Yeah. Obviously, people already know.
So a family with the
obviously.
same surname came over from Africa to England
Boats
to my school. I helped them fit in.
on a slave trade.
Also on the same dream, I get an iPhone and send strange texts.
Is that relevant?
It's part of the same dream.
What
But
text?
is that relevant to anything?
You say
But-
strange
but it's
text.
in the
What
dream.
text?
More strange texts.
I can't really remember, but I remember seeing the phone in front of me, and I was like, "Wow, let's creep some people out."
That's not normal.
It's not normal.
Why did the African people come over to object to this surname?
That's fair.
There was a legal issue.
Legal issue.
Yes.
What legal issue is this?
Well, I have their surname
You
now.
can't. People can have the same surname, Josh.
Yeah, but I changed it unofficially.
you just
you
you just
changed it
woke up
yourself?
one day. And you went, "This is my surname now."
One day, I'm going to be Josh Muller La La Walla Bonga.
Well, that didn't get racist.
Cut that out for racism.
That didn't get racist at all.
Wait, why? Wait, okay, what happened when they came over?
Well, I'm going to give you the scenario. I'm
What
going to give you
happened
the
when
lowdown.
Okay.
They came
You've
over.
Bring
already,
it down
given
for
me
you.
you've already given me the scenario.
No,
and it's not great.
One day I was sitting around. I said, would like a name change.
Because your name. Can we just bring up now? We'll talk about this now. Your
Yeah.
name
Yeah.
is very weirdly spelt the way it's pronounced.
No, it's not though. Because
How do you pronounce your name?
Aunt Sun?
Anson.
think
But there's a
it's-
T in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's-
there is.
Yeah, but it
You got a
makes
T in the
sense.
spelling of your
See,
name,
Kia
despite the
knows.
fact there's no T in the.
You say thistle. You wouldn't say thistle.
Who says thistle? Who says that?
Thistle.
Me? Who
Yeah,
says
it's
who
thistle.
says thistle?
No one says that ever because that's not a word that people use on
No,
a day-to-day basis.
he's saying it's like thistle.
The word thistle, right?
Yeah.
You know what thistle is?
You're about as stupid as the last name Arnston, yes.
Right. Mean. Yeah. There has the.
When was the last time you
Kira's
genuinely
raising a
used that
very
word?
good point.
Yeah, I know this point, but when was the last time you genuinely used that word in a sentence?
What, thistle?
I
Yeah.
feel like
That's
we got off
irrelevant.
track.
Never.
You're always walking around and go, oh, bollocks, stood in a thistle.
I was
What
giving you
thistles are
the.
there around?
Thistles.
Why are you walking around barefoot? You're like an
Because-
African family Josh is talking about.
Can I give you the lowdown then?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I decided to change my name. Thought, why not? They rumor, spread. They found
Rumours spread.
They
Have you heard Josh has
has it.
changed his name?
Rumour has it.
They found out in Africa. Flew over. Very angry.
Breaking news. Josh changed his name.
Very angry at me. They were like, "No, you got to change it back." But
No, boy.
But Will,
This is not your name.
I switched on the charm of that,
Of
and
course.
then they were like, "Wow, I kind of like this guy. I kind of like England.
want him to be a
actually."
part of our family.
Yeah. Well, he goes to Burford.
I think I know what's going on here.
He goes to Burford. Why don't we go to Burford? Carry
Okay.
on.
I think you're scared of losing your African heritage
Jesus
by the
Christ.
fact that
Yeah.
you've been here for so long,
Yeah.
but you want to introduce them to some of the factors of our culture,
Yeah.
and you think that they'd like them.
I feel
Because
like
maybe
yeah.
when your African family come over to stay and they come in like your nice house with like brick walls and stuff, and they don't know because they're like, I'd rather sleep in the mud hut outside, and you kind of want to introduce them to that kind of way
Yeah,
of
you
living.
might be like, hey, trade those bongos for some nice dad step.
Yeah, precisely. And they're kind of like
I might love
the
that
common
step.
cold. No, I prefer to have a bowler, mate.
Wow.
Nice.
Sorry,
It's very friendly.
no, I'm sorry. I apologise for that.
Well, I feel like we got to the root of that one then.
Do you have any more dreams?
Hey,
Yeah, I
do you
do.
have
I
a
have a
dodecahedron?
bunch. Do we
Oh,
have to
God.
keep doing this though?
Do we have to? Yeah. Josh, we're trying to psychoanalyze your life, and we feel like you're gonna be a better person after you
no,
come
I'm.
at us.
I've enlightened already.
Okay, let's enlighten you some more.
Okay. So this one's, yep. Last year.
It's yep.
Last year.
Last year.
Let's begin.
You just know this is going to be so embarrassing, don't you?
Staying in some kind of hotel.
Some kind of hotel.
with the family.
Which one? Like Premier Inn? What are we talking?
Nice hotel.
Wait, no, Will.
Sorry.
For the sake of this, I think we should go Premier Inn.
Okay,
I'm pretty decent.
Lenny
We all fine with that?
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
It's a good night's sleep.
Premier
We'll
fine.
continue. So with the family, in the kitchen, Grandad is speaking to me and gets some milk
Why is there
from
a
the
kitchen
fridge.
in your hotel room?
Did you get continental breakfast?
No, it's like it's a first class sort of like deal,
Oh, so there's no. I don't know what Premier
an
Inn is
aeroplane
having.
hotel.
I've never heard of a Premier Inn with a kitchen in the room.
So it's one of the future.
They have like a coffee. They have like a coffee, like a kettle and an iron and stuff.
No,
but
Well, no, I went
kitchen.
to when I went to a hotel in London this May. They
a
had
Premier
like
Inn.
It was a Ramada, but
Okay,
it's,
there
doesn't
you go.
count.
It's
It's
twin
not
with a
Premier
Premier Inn.
Okay.
I think it might have been owned by them. Not sure. I have to
Okay.
double check that. They had
Not really relevant.
you have a bed.
Don't
and
worry
then you
about
have
checking.
you have like a sink.
Oh,
Then you have
okay.
like a drying board, and you even have like a free. It's like basically a kitchen.
We'll just go with it. In Josh's dream, there is a kitchen in his hotel. We'll just
Yeah,
go with that.
No, it's a good
despite
hotel.
the
Are you
fact.
talking about like kitchen in your room or kitchen like the hotel kitchen?
It was like a kitchen room.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very nice. He must have paid a good
Well,
dollar for
in
that.
this one,
Can I
we
stay
actually
there?
did win the lottery.
wow. Okay,
You didn't think to
you didn't
mention
that.
You didn't think
Yeah,
to mention that
no.
you'd won the lottery to stay there.
Well, I felt like it was obvious.
Of course, because the only
That's
way you
like-
can stay at a Premier Inn with a kitchen is to win the lottery.
Well, you never heard of it before,
You
neither
didn't
have I.
mention that.
It doesn't
that's like going up
exist.
to, that's like going up to someone and say, "Oh, I made
is,
no
this,
one-
is that the
I've
whole
made
dream?
I've made a new friend
your,
called
your
Matt, but I
granddad
killed
went to
him."
the kitchen.
No, I'm not done. You interrupted
Okay,
me.
carry on.
Are we all ready for story
Yes,
time again?
Josh.
I think,
Alright.
I think you should just give
So-
us all the facts.
Grandad is speaking to me, and he gets some milk from the
Embarrass yourself.
fridge. Milk from the fridge. Nearly drops it.
Oh,
He asked me if we have any broadband. The
do you have a broadband?
Josh, do we have any broadband?
the type of questions he asks.
You have 6.
Grandma walks in, and what the fuck does that say?
He piles her onto the table.
Oh my god!
Okay, you're out of nowhere.
Grandma-
Randy order.
Grandma walks in and puts the dog on the counter.
Okay.
Puts the
She
what
puts
on
the
the
dog on the counter.
Dog.
I feel like
I don't know. That's such a weird mix of events.
that's a very weird. There's no like common
Right,
ground. here.
let's think about it. Why does your granddad need internet?
And why does he need milk? Is he
And
trying
what's
to?
that one I feel
Does
we
the
can
milk
solve?
have Wi-Fi connection?
I feel like we can solve the milk with tea.
Did you say to your granddad, "Granddad, this is a fucking hotel. Go ask the manager. I don't own this place.
I didn't.
I've won the lottery. Get off my back."
Does he have milk? But he wants to make hot milk, so he's going to get the broadband to Google how to make hot milk.
Yeah,
That's why he
okay.
got the milk.
Or Google how to.
Guys,
maybe he's feeding. Maybe the dog is being fed with the milk. That's more of a.
Let's
cat
talk
thing.
about the dog on the counter. What's that about?
dog on the counter.
She walks in, she picks up the dog, puts it on the counter.
What dog?
A dog.
Your dog?
Yeah, my dog.
How big is it? A big dog or a small dog?
It's like a relatively small dog.
He's gonna say just a normal dog. It's just a normal dog.
Relatively small dog.
So I'm thinking like Jack Russell kind of, like
Yeah,
smaller
yeah,
than a
yeah,
Chihuahua
Okay.
but bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling
I mean,
you.
bigger than a Chihuahua.
Yep.
Continue.
Okay.
I think we can safely come to the assumption that Josh has lost it at this point and he has gone fucking
No,
mental.
not at this point. This was about a year ago.
I don't know why.
And you still haven't found it.
Found
Because
what?
to have a dream like that, it's just there's
The
no
broadband.
center. There's no like there's nothing about that. There's no kind of like all the other dreams. They had like kind of like basic stories to them, but that is just very.
No, I feel like you
very
guys
off.
just aren't advanced enough to find the.
Okay, what would
story.
you say about that? What do you think that means? Go on, you give us your general. Go on.
Lack of milk. I feel like maybe this was a sign that when he nearly dropped the milk, it was saying like, milk is vulnerable in my house because we don't have enough of it.
But all your other dreams have been. We've come to the sense that they're pretty big issues in your life. But a pretty big issue in your life is that there isn't any
You've
milk.
got to address all the little issues, Will.
I think we need to address your priorities mainly. I mean, if you're putting milk above someone's habit to put a dog on the counter, I mean, that dog isn't safe.
Milk
up there.
and broadband.
Like a counter's
The
like
two
a
most
good,
important things in life: milk and broadband.
a counter's like a good meter high.
Yeah.
That's big enough for a dog to fall off, break his legs.
Is your gran quite? Is she quite fit and healthy, or is she quite an old frail woman?
It's quite frail.
Is she?
Does she have
Yeah.
some
How
sort of
does she lift
distaste
the
for
dog?
dogs?
But she can lift a dog.
No,
fine.
she's got some oomph.
Oh, okay, she can lift a dog if she picks up the energy to do so.
Yeah.
Right. Well.
She lifts.
Oh, I just got it.
Okay.
All right.
The milk is to make her stronger. The reason why he got out of the milk was so that she could drink it, so she could keep lifting the dog onto the counter.
So this is more not about you, but more about your grandparents.
Exactly.
Are they still alive?
Yeah.
Well, clearly you've done the right thing then.
Maybe he
I
was
think we
milk
can
is
come-
key.
he was googling how to make bones better.
I think we can come to the good assumption that your life is fucked, but at least you're trying to work around that with some dreams.
I
which
am
are
getting
clearly helping you.
enlightened through
Yeah.
working through
So
it.
to come to the conclusion, Josh has puberty issues.
Yep.
He worries about his grandparents.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's a racist leader of a wolf pack.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's worried that his friends are going to leave him.
I'd prescribe to your gran some petit filet. Makes bones go stronger.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's the end of the episode, to be honest, Josh. I don't think there's much more we can go
I think
into
you're beyond
this.
help.
Yeah. That's essentially me and Kia have given you our expert analysis. No.
Sometimes,
Go away.
like my problems consist of sometimes I fart, but I don't know if I need a full-on poo, and then it
Yeah.
ends, and that's my end of my problems. But I
Yeah.
mean,
No. That's
you've,
yeah.
you've got some problems.
The milk issue is something I feel we can get around.
Okay.
Go out and buy milk in bulk. Then you'll never have to worry about it.
Thank you for listening to this episode. It's been a wonderful time. We've discussed a lot of things about Josh. We've come to the conclusion that Josh is a little bit mental. But it's nice that he writes down his dreams to share with us. And it's nice that you have shared them with us. I'd like to thank our special guest, Kia Campbell, for coming on the show and giving us his expert analysis of Josh's dreams. It's been fantastic.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Kia.
very much. We'll give him another round of applause.
Oh, cheers.
I feel like you really enlightened me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And Josh,
Yeah.
I'll see you next week, bro.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.